Hey guys, wow, welcome to another video. Where am I? I'm actually in Singapore right now under 14 days quarantine. So wow, and the treatment has been amazing. Oh my god. So in today's video, as you guys can see from the title down there, I'm gonna talk about 5 things that I learned while I was under lockdown in a small town in India. It's actually called Kote. So Aduvanda is my ancestral place, Andre, number 1. I learned the importance of a routine. Oh my god, when I was back in Singapore, right? Oh wow, I was such a bad kid when I was actually here. I had no responsibility also back then, and it was just like I had no routine, and I used to constantly function on like anxiety, and I only used to do things that I felt like, right? But once when I was there with my grandparents, because my grandparents, right, they are highly motivated people, and they always had a routine. They'll wake up by like 5:30 a.m. and they'll sleep by 9 p.m. So because of that, because you know how environment really affects the way you function, right? I became very motivated because of them. And then I developed myself a morning routine. This is something that I've always wanted to do in my life, have like a proper morning routine so that I can start my day right, I can really like settle into my day. It starts off with drinking water on an empty stomach. And then I'll go and do Surya Namaskaram, and I will read something, and then I'll write my thoughts. I'll sit down with my thoughts. I'll write my thoughts down, how I feel, what I'm feeling, just to get to know more about myself. And then I'll go and have filter coffee. Filter coffee. I'm telling you, I feel like there's no other better coffee than filter coffee. I think I'm going to start my own filter coffee shop in Singapore, actually. Did I just give a business idea out? Yeah. And then I'll go and actually take a cold shower because there was no like hot water down there, and the toilets were actually outside the house. So that was amazing. So it was like outdoor showering, which is like a new experience. It's like, being in camps and all that, yeah. So that was that. And then I will do meditation, and then I'll write my to-do list, and I'll start my day. So that's how it was, and it was amazing, just morning routine just made me feel amazing. And I'll also listen to some motivational video out there, because I need all the positivity in me, and get rid of all the negatives around me. Yeah. So that's that. So number 1, a routine. Number 2, I learned the importance of kindness. I used to be a person, right, who was like, okay, unless you're kind to me, I will not be kind to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I always, if I'm kind to someone, I always expected it in return. But when I was actually with my grandparents, right? Because you see, my grandparents, they are so giving. Like while I was there, they just, my grandmother, the way she took care of me and everything, it was so nice of her. And she's like 70 plus, but still, she made for me coffee, she made for me tea. And she loved doing it for me. All she wanted to do was to see me happy. I decided that I was going to practice kindness there by helping my grandmother wash dishes for her every lunch. And I tried my best to actually stick to that. And I also realized that the more kindness I practiced, the better I felt. I felt so much better of myself. I just felt like my self-worth increased so much more. Number 3. Ouch, oh my gosh, just pulled my hair. I learned the importance of a family. Oh my god, family is so important. Because growing up in Singapore, again, it was just me and my family of, 4. It was just us. Being with my grandparents, it really made me feel like I have people for me, like I have family. And they really, love me so much in that sense that because I was filled with hate, and their love really like nurtured me into a better person, and it taught me like the importance of unconditional love and why you need love in your life. They just made me more human. And I think, you see, that was a good change for me. Number 4, minimalism. Oh wow, so when I was there, I only had 2 shirts and 2 pants, and I used to rotate that every single day. I learned how to live with like really little clothes. And another thing which definitely was a challenge for me was the food that I got every day. So every morning and night, right, it'll be like idli with chutney or sambar. Let me tell you, before I went to India, I hated idli with passion. But once I went there, because I didn't have a choice, and also idli is proven to be one of the most nutritious food in the world. I was eating idli morning and night for 2 months every day. Lunch will be rice with two side dishes, and either rasam or sambar. So that was that. Like every day the food was very similar. But I realized like how much of peace it gave me in that sense. Like how much calmness I had. I'm the number 5, isolation. I mean, I learned how important isolation is time to time. It really made me like go within and ask myself like, who am I? Who is Sakti? What's my purpose? What do I like? What do I don't like? Because a lot of the times, right, whatever we like and we don't like, it's usually been formed because of other people's opinions and not like your own opinions. And I think a peaceful, a calm, a quiet environment is very important, basically to be in solitude and really understand who you are as a person. I really was able to do a lot of internal work, which was very, very important for me, because to me, happiness is very important. These are the 5 things that I took away in the past 2 months. It was amazing. I think I learned so much in these 2 months than the past 18 years of my life. It has just been amazing. I mean, this has been an amazing journey. Thank you for watching my video, guys, and supporting me. I mean, this is like huge for me, like 100 subscribers. It's just wow. I mean, never thought that people would actually watch my videos. So thank you very much for that, and hopefully you guys are doing well during this season. And I really hope that in this period of time you would have also had like your positive takeaways, and how else you can improve your life after this, and how else you can function once the lockdown or the circuit breaker is over. Until next video, do this, bye bye, and bogey bye bye bye.